Hey, what's up everybody? McNaughty here, back again with another Gran Turismo 7 video. This time we are doing Daily Race B, 5 laps around the Weathertech Raceway at Laguna, Seca, California, United States of America. In Group 3 machinery, racing medium tires. Now for this one I selected the Porsche 911 because of its handling capability, but you're going to see quite a few other cars around here too. Nissan is always strong. The Aston Martin and the BMW, I saw a couple of those as well. As we start this race P9, we actually get a good jump on Devastator in front, also in the Porsche. And what you're going to see here is that because the race is so short, it's like less than 7 minutes long, you're going to see a lot of elbows out as the Porsche driver behind us leaves just about enough room as we have the inside going into turn 3. And we actually get a little bit of a bump behind there. Turn 4 we take a little bit better, but we have already seen a gap as, oh my goodness, all 8 drivers in front are like so bunched up. You would think that this can't end well, but here we go into, what is this, turn 6, going up the hill into the corkscrew, which is by far the most dangerous part of the circuit. A lot of people can spin out, race ends. Your race tends to end a lot because of the corkscrew. Now we're gonna make our way back down the hill, and we are gonna see, oh my goodness, yes, our first taste of carnage. I knew we couldn't all make it through there, just because the tendency by people in this game is to really kind of push to pass, and then ends up in punts of people off the circuit. So we're up to P6 after 1 lap, which is actually pretty good. The Canadian driver in front, half-second penalty, which he did not serve yet. He's going to serve it on the next lap. So we're just going to try and stay as close to these people. Oh my goodness. Stay as close to these people as much as possible. Try to continue to make our way up the field. Now, 3 wide into turn 4 is never really what you want to do, as we're kind of forced out wide. But it's all in good sport. And we almost lose 2 positions as a result, but you're going to see through these, you know, you can lose a position, you can gain another 2, you can lose another 3, all in the course of 1 turn. But going up the hill, you definitely want to commit, and you don't want to hit the sausage. And unfortunately for Devastator, he went off circuit, and it's tough to come back from that. Now, we get a little bit of a tap from behind, but we're able to keep together as we go down the corkscrew. But yeah, oh my goodness, 2 laps in a row, carnage at the same section. So we're not going to have to wait until the penalty is served to get an overtake done. But 2 laps down, and we've moved up 2 positions, so not a bad return. Let's see if we can keep this up as we go down the main straight. We're in the slipstream, but we're not going to quite be able to make the move stick. You know, I know there's a lot of push to pass here, but I do not want to be one of those who contribute to that. So as we skip ahead here, we're going to go up to the corkscrew again. And so far so good, but oh, the driver in front, he gets a little squirrely coming down. And we're going to try to make a move happen around the outside, but he has less distance to travel around the turn, so he's able to hold it. But we both catch the sausage, and he actually goes off track. So we're actually going to be able to get that move done. Through the final corner, onto the main straight. And we are up into P6 with 2 laps to go. So it just becomes a question of whether we can hold on to that position. We're able to make that work. Bring it home in P6. So 3 positions gained. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. But yeah, you're going to see as we go through the next race that it doesn't always stay as clean as it did. We're going to start this one in P2, actually. So, a win is in the cards as we get a good start on the Nissan GTR in front, the Brazilian driver. Firmly tucked into the slipstream. But we're not going to dive all the way in. Trying to, survive the first couple turns, but unfortunately the Aston Martin driver behind has other ideas. So this has immediately turned into a recovery race. Back down to P11, but this lobby in particular had quite a few B-rated drivers. So the hope is that the pace isn't as strong as normal and we can make a recovery happen. Now, going into turn 5, we see the BMW and the NSX, I believe. They are going side by side up the hill, which generally is never a good idea. There's plenty of carnage can happen there. Let's see. 2 into the corkscrew. Someone's already off, and it's the Aston Martin that bumped me, so he got what was coming to him. Now, oh my goodness. I get a penalty for ignoring track limit, but there was contact there. I wasn't expecting the BMW driver to brake. Generally, you hold it to like half throttle going through there and punch it as soon as you get past the sausage. But I'm interested to know your thoughts. So if you think that's my fault, let me know in the comment section. If it is, I'll owe that guy an apology. But we are going to serve our penalty and lose P6 to the Porsche driver in front, purple Porsche driver, Sweet Lou. So next task is to try and get that position back as we got kind of out of sorts there in turn 2, the hairpin. But by the end of lap 3, we've both caught up to P5. And he's going to actually, oh my goodness, I don't even know what happened there, but he saw his way off the racetrack, and we're going to see our way into 6th place, firmly tucked into the slipstream of Sweet Lou in front. So can we get a move done to get back into 5th place? He takes the sausage again. So outside of the corkscrew, the sausage curbs around here, you don't want to be on top of those. They really unsettle the car. And as a result of him going over that sausage, we're able to take P5 and through turns 3 and 4 actually hold on. So it looks like P1 through 4 is a little bit far away for 1.5 laps left. So it really just became a battle to see if we can hold off Sweet Lou behind. And by the end of the race, we're actually able to do pretty well to keep him behind. He's actually just about 8 seconds behind, so I think an incident must have happened here, but we're going to bring it home P5, which is a good recovery from where we started after turn 1 being spun around. So, not a bad result. But for the last race of the day, we're going to start in P5. So let's see how high we can get here. Can we get a win? Get a good jump on Devastator ahead. We're going to try and keep it safe. Oh my goodness, we get a bump from behind. So a little bit of pinball action into turn 2. I'm not sure why that's called turn 2. I mean, there's a little bit of kink on the main straight, but is that really enough to call it turn 1? Either way, going into turn 4, we're able to pin it on the apex, get a good run, but not able to make quite the inroads that we want on Devastator. But the main focus of the first lap, as always, is to survive. And so far, we have survived. And the driver behind us, oh, he did not survive. Can't get the sausage curves around here, otherwise you're going to end up in the wall. Now, as we go down the corkscrew, we're already 4 seconds off the lead, but again, not really too worried because every single race that I had done this week has carnage. And as I say that, you see there was carnage. The Canadian driver making his way back on track, trying to get his race restarted, but his tires are dirty. Too much sand on them. So let's see if we can get an overtake done here. And he actually tries to defend, but dirty tires, lack of grip, switcheroo, done. P4. Now it just becomes a task to just hold him off for the next few corners and then carry on with our race. And we actually get a good turn into turn 3, turn 4. It suffices. And we're into P4. Now, by the end of lap 3, the leader's about 6 seconds ahead. So unless something catastrophic happens there, we're not really going to end up fighting for a win, unfortunately. But we did catch up to P3 and P2 at the same time as they both clipped the sausage spur. So over the next 2 laps, it just becomes a question as to whether we can get 2 overtakes done. Now, they are side by side, and I'm going to assume that they're going to get their elbows out. So can we pick up the pieces of whatever carnage happens? Just monitoring the situation, trying to hit our apex properly. This track has a lot of late apexes, so it becomes imperative to hit those so we can just hang around with these guys. Now going into turn 5, we see that P2 actually catches a little bit of dirt, a little bit of sand, and P3 catches it into turn 6 going up the hill. So both of these guys have dirty tires. How's that going to affect them in the corkscrew? We hit our braking point. We're right up to the bumper of P3, right on them, trying to apply as much pressure as possible, force them into a mistake, making our way to the penultimate corner, and P3 gets a little bit more dirt on his tires, sand on his tires, excuse me. So that's going to affect traction coming out of the final turn. Upshift into second to get a little bit more traction, but as we fast forward down the main straight, it's not quite enough to get an overtake done. Now, it's crunch time. It's the last lap. Are we going to get an overtake done? Are we going to force a mistake? Is something going to happen to elevate us onto the podium? Now we're going to swing ahead here. No action yet, but as we go into this turn, all 3 of us clip the sausage, and P2 actually goes completely off track, and overtake is done. Can we take advantage also? Going up the hill, no we cannot, but we do have a good run on the 2 of them. Okay, going into the corkscrew, a little bit squirrely there, so we almost go into the back of P3. Managed to keep it together. We're running out of track, we're running out of turns. Is something going to happen to allow us to sit on the podium for this last race? Clip the sausage, never want to do that. But the Gran Turismo gods, they have allowed us to sneak our way into P2. As a punt to pass attempt fails, we take advantage, overtake both of them going into the last turn, and there you have it. A podium. P2. Wow. A hard-fought one. A little bit fortunate, but the result is the result, and we'll take it. And that brings us to the end of the video. As always, if you liked what you saw, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if you made it this far, big thanks to you. Let me know in the comment section by typing podium. As always, I am live Monday through Thursday at 12:30 Eastern, so go ahead and check that out too if you want. Until next time, I'm McNaughty, and I'll see ya. Bye.